G'day and welcome to the course. Before I begin, I just want to point out that I'm using a brand new Mac. You don't need to use a brand new Mac, it's just your Mac in whatever state your Mac is in today. That's fine, it's good to go. I'm just using a brand new Mac so that you can see I'm not assuming you have anything pre-installed. It might mean that you'll find some of the stuff that I install is already installed. That's fine. You can either skip over that part or choose to install the new piece over the top. Either way, you're ready to go. Alright, so this is a new Mac, brand new Mac. I wanted to set it up from scratch because I've often found that when trying to learn something, there's a lot of assumed stuff about this is installed or that installed. So I wanted to take you right through it, right from the start. So brand new Mac, as you can see, got the new OS message up here. The only things I've done to this are I've installed two things, Workflowy, which is a note-taking thing that I use, and I've made some notes about what I want to talk to you about in these videos in Workflow, and I've installed OBS, which is the thing I'm using to record the screen so that I can do this video for you. This is just the hard disk where the recordings are being saved to. Okay, so that's all I've done here. So I'll go ahead and do a few things to set up this Mac just as I like it to be, because I like to use hot corners, for example, and you're going to see me go off to the corner and it's going to, make the screen go all funny. So I don't want there to be any surprises there too. So just some basic setups. You'll set your Mac up however you like. The first thing I'm going to do is just get rid of the stuff here that we don't need. So there's a lot of stuff in the launcher that is just rubbish, I suppose, that Apple wants us to know about, but I don't want to know about. So I'm going to get rid of it all so that we're left with just our basic set of apps and folders that we actually need, and then I'll install some other stuff as well. FaceTime, what is this news thing that they have? Music. Get onto Spotify instead of that. Remove this stuff, Apple TV. This is all ads. I might leave that there. The preferences can stay Workflow, and we've just got the downloads folder. Okay, so this is just a basic set now. So I'm going to start by hitting the preferences, and I'm just going to hit my trackpad, and I'm going to get rid of these things here and make my secondary click a right click in the bottom right corner. And it's just the way I like to do it. Great. The next thing I'm going to do is go to desktop and screensaver, and I'm going to then hit screensaver. And here in hot corners, I'm going to set up my top left-hand corner to start mission control, which is something I like to do. Now, what that means is when I hit this corner up here, it's going to offer me a view of stuff that I want to see, so different folders, etc. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make the downloads folder a folder, which it already is. So actually, I might just make it a folder here. Let's view it as a folder, and I'm going to take the applications and I'll make that a folder down here so that we can see it. Okay, so my applications are here, and I'll make that a folder too, so we can see it as a folder. That's great. So now I'm going to download and install Chrome, just another browser. Install Chrome. Mac. Let's do Mac. So I just like to install another browser other than Safari to do my testing with. You might like to use, also like to use Edge from, allow this. I also like to use Edge for the Microsoft Chrome browser, so you might like that one as well. That's downloading here. Here it comes. Great. The disk image here. It's good to have several browsers still today, or most of the browsers, popular browsers, are based on Chrome, I suppose, so you'll get a similar functionality from each of them, but it's still good to have a variety of browsers, if only because you want to be able to test from different user standpoints. So you might say, well, I've got two users interacting with this web app that we're building. Let's use two different browsers to signify that just for our own purposes, to signify that they're using. We've got two different users. That's that one. The last thing I want to do is get TextEdit, and I want to pop that here into our launcher. I'm going to launch it, and cancel. So it's just launched now, and I'm going to set my preferences up here. I'm going to set this to, where will rich text, plain text. I'm going to set this to plain text. You should do that too. A lot of the stuff we're going to talk about here uses the text files that I've provided on the download site, so you can download that, you'll open those up, and it's better that they appear in plain text. You don't need another text editor. This one's fine. We'll just need plain text so that I can so that we don't get the formatting that text editor can do sometimes. Okay, that's it. So take your time, set that up, and then we'll be away to the next video.